So as you might be able to tell by the fact that I'm currently sat on a balcony, I'm not in the UK, which for this particular video may be a real blessing and maybe the worst thing to have ever happened to me. Because starting today, I am going to be doing 48 hours without my phone. The reason that I'm deciding to go without my phone is that I currently feel like my phone just dictates and controls my life. Everything that I do is centered around my phone, like everything. I mean, I spend between I'd say 8 and 10.5 hours a day on my phone. Like I worked it out, if I spend on average, I think it's like 9 hours a day on my phone for the rest of my life, I will spend 33 years of my life on my phone. And if that's not already living in the metaverse, I don't really know what is. You know, and I really don't feel like I should be letting my mental health suffer just so that I can have access to something that like just isn't bringing me that much mental benefit. So today we're gonna basically try and take back control of that, and we are gonna put my phone in this bag. Now obviously I can't disconnect from the world entirely, because if something with work comes up and I just have no access to my phone, that would be an absolute disaster. So I have gone and bought myself a trap phone. In my head, this doesn't really count. This isn't really a phone. This is just a safety measure in case something goes wrong. Anyways, the time is currently 4:51 on the 19th of July, and I will see this bad boy on Sunday in 48 hours. And until then, this phone is going to be locked very securely and safely in here, because otherwise I might actually try and access my phone, and that would be really embarrassing. Anyways, I'm gonna go head out for dinner with my family, and then we're gonna head to the football. But yeah, let the next 48 hours begin. Hello there, it's been about 5 hours now. My family has gone out to go and get some more food. I didn't really fancy that. I am absolutely shattered. Football's good. Well, I mean, the football was all right. I've been to pre-season football before for Sunderland, and it's always a cultural experience for me. That's to say the least. But to be honest, as of yet, I haven't really felt a massive difference. There were a couple moments, like to and from the stadium especially, or like in moments where everything kind of stopped and everything relaxed, where I kind of felt myself reaching for my phone, and obviously, well, I don't have my phone, so I was kind of like, I'm just gonna have to brave it out and be bored. But other than that, it hasn't really been that bad. I mean, compared to not eating during the fasting, it's been pretty straightforward. However, one thing that I will say, and something that does kind of terrify me for tomorrow, is that obviously I don't have an alarm, so I don't know when I'm gonna wake up. And the thing is in the past, when I've like not set an alarm on my iPhone or whatever, I normally end up sleeping like 10 or 12 hours. So tonight could be interesting. Anyways, I'm gonna go get a shower and then I'm gonna read a book, because that's what people used to do before phones. So, good morning. I actually slept 30 hours last night. I don't know if that's an ode to how exhausted I am at the moment, or it's just the fact that as soon as I don't use my phone, I have no body clock regulation. So, I'll be honest, last night wasn't like that off the cuff for me. I have had many days where I've been like, right, I'm not using my phone before I go to bed, because I am at this point now where I realise like how bad my phone actually is for me. This morning, on the other hand, like the grip that my phone has over me in the morning when I wake up in the morning is absolutely bonkers. And the thing that's kind of sucks about it is that I know that I have a better day when I don't go on my phone for the first hour when I wake up, but I can never not do it. So this morning, when I'm sat there laying in bed with no alarm that's woken me up and nothing to do, I was like, this is just weird. Like, it was really weird. Anyways, now that we've gone over my patheticness of needing a phone in the morning, there were two issues that I didn't really speak about yesterday. Number one, because I didn't have my phone and I didn't have Apple Pay, I need to start carrying a wallet around today, because I wasn't able to really buy anything at the game. The other one, camera. Obviously, I didn't have my phone, so I took like no photos yesterday evening at all. So we are now carrying my old school analog camera around with me. By the way, for anyone who doesn't own a film camera, this is something that I like highly recommend investing in. There is something just about having a film camera that just is so raw and authentic. Anyways, I'm gonna go get showered and then we're gonna work out what I'm doing for the rest of the day, because unfortunately I can't just lie on my bed all day, as much as I'd love to do that.
trying to find like a really good definition of discipline recently, and it's just simply doing the things that you don't want to do now so that it benefits you later.
Right, so it's 5 o'clock. It has now been 24 hours. Number one, I am now craving my phone. Like, I do feel really disconnected. I don't really know what's going on in the world. I haven't really been aware of what the time has been for the last, I don't even know, 6 hours, maybe even since I woke up. Like, I do feel quite disorientated, to be honest. Number two, I feel a lot more on edge. I feel like I've got a lot more anxiety. I think the point that I'm trying to get at is there is a big part of me right now that's like, go and get your phone. Like, go and get your phone. I just, get on with things. I don't like not doing stuff. I don't like not being productive. However, in totally different news, I managed to finish the paddle tennis undefeated. So even if I am a little bit disorientated from the heat, the lack of phone, and the fact that I slept 13 hours last night, we still got it. Anyways, I'm gonna go have a shower, potentially have a lie down, potentially do some reading, and then we're gonna be going out for dinner. Anyways, we've now had a shower, we're feeling very fresh, we're feeling much less sweaty, which is lovely. This is my outfit for this evening. We've got some white linen trousers, which are the only pair that I own, with a blue linen shirt, because this is now all I've got left in my wardrobe that it is clean and not covered in sweat or sand. So that is brilliant. So we're gonna go get some food and then probably go to sleep, because I have nothing better to do with my life at the moment. So good morning, we're 42 hours into this conquest, and to be honest, I'm really starting to feel the benefits of this. I'm feeling very zen. Last night was honestly really lovely. I mean, I don't really spend that much time with my family anymore. It's really quite sad. Like, obviously since I moved to university, you just inevitably spend less time with your family because you're not living with them anymore. I feel like I sometimes get really caught up in work and caught up in things and caught up in life, and I then don't come home and I don't really spend that much time with them. And then on top of that, obviously when I come home, they're always nagging me by the fact that I'm always on my phone. So last night was just really quite special, I guess. And then on top of that, that was all helped by some absolutely lovely food. Like, the food was so good. Like, so good. Then this afternoon, we're just gonna sort of chill out and relax. And then I get my phone back. See, I'm feeling really quite excited to have it back. Not necessarily because I am desperately dying out for my phone and I'm addicted to it. I mean, I am addicted to it, but more so in the sense that, like, I now feel ready to have it back, and I now feel that maybe I need to set better boundaries with it. So here we are, 48 hours later. Honestly, when I first started this, I was actually really petrified of doing it. My phone is my most important thing that I own. It's scary how much value I've attributed to this bloody device. And I really thought that when I started it, I might not actually be able to finish it, because I don't seem to be able to go a waking moment without it. Having said that, I have thoroughly enjoyed the last 48 hours. I don't think I've ever been so relaxed, so stress-free in my entire life. And there it is. I kind of don't really want to touch it, to be honest. Like, now that I kind of know how I feel now, I kind of don't really want to go back into that world. Now, before I do open it, I just want to make 2 final points. Number one, if you are sitting at home, I really encourage you to try this. Even if it's for 24 hours, I think something that I've really reflected on, especially through the fact that my job requires me to be on my phone most of the time, is that I'm going to try and do this every 6 months. And number two, and this is slightly a little bit more off curve, appreciate your family. Obviously, I know not everyone has a family, and maybe that isn't a situation that you find yourself in, but if you are one of those people that are fortunate enough to have a family, make sure you tell your parents that you love them. You know, really appreciate their time, because they're not going to be here forever. Anyway, time to update my girlfriend that I am currently alive. And there it is, the thing that causes me all these issues. Key take-homes, I'm going to try and be more responsible with how much time I spend on my phone, because I did not realise how much it was affecting me. I'm also going to try and do this every couple of months, because I think it's really important. We live in an age where the mobile phone is us, and sometimes it's okay to just be us without the mobile phone. Thanks for watching. I hope you do try this. But yeah, as always, please make sure you like, subscribe, check out my other videos, and yeah, have a lovely day.